Yeah, pretty good. It's obviously coming to an end tomorrow night for Tom and Cookie at the club, and we've got some milestones to go along with that as well. And obviously, it's going to be a big day for Ron Coote and his family. So I'm sure both sides will do the day proud.
There with Tommy and Cookie, you've known him for a while. What's been able to do for yourself?
Yeah, they've been tremendous. Obviously, I've been here for 5 years, so got to know him really well. Tom's just a great leader, experienced player. He's been in every situation. Great guy to have around the group. He loves to have a laugh. He'll have a laugh at himself. He knows his footy. And Cookie's just the ultimate teammate, the ultimate bloke you'd want to coach. He does everything right on and off the field, and I'm sure the boys will do their very, very best to send them out on a high.
80 minutes away from the season, it's been disappointing. Just how do you sum it up? Is it mixed emotions going to this final round? Are you hoping to get it out of the way, or are you going to savour it a bit?
No, we're going to take it in. It's going to be a big day, or big night, sorry. So, for us, there's milestones there to play for. There's a lot for us to play for tomorrow night, and the Roosters are the same. So we know that it doesn't matter where either team's sitting on the ladder, it's going to be a game that you're going to want to watch. So I'm sure all the fans will get out there and get behind it, and we'll do ourselves proud.
Benny, forward's on, still talking about him, he's in the headlines. Sure. Would he have been fit to play tomorrow night?
Yeah, he would have been, but like I said a couple of weeks ago, it was always going to be a long shot with the process, but it's in the NRL and the club's hands now, so there's not too much more I can add to it.
Can you believe it's still dragging on?
I can, because like most of my questions this year, they've been about Latrell. So every week I'm assuming that there's going to be a few questions about him, and nothing's changed.
Seems to be a bit of confusion about whether it's actually been rejected or where it's at the moment. Do you know what's going on?
I've got no clue where it's at the moment. Obviously, this morning we've come in, done our last session, so I'm not sure where it's at just at the moment.
Is Latrell happy to do a fitness test monitored by the NRL if required?
I've got no idea. I haven't spoken to Latrell this morning. As I said, we've had a big morning this morning with a few milestones and that sort of stuff, so we haven't even discussed it.
Is there a world where you would like him to play tomorrow night if the NRL do not allow it to cancel a ban?
I've got no idea, because I don't want to say yes and then it doesn't really matter, and if I say no, then it doesn't really matter. So, like I said, it's out of our hands now. It's with the NRL and the club, and they'll sort it out.
Just sorry, on that, if you guys were to get the exemption to allow him to play tomorrow night, would he be fit to play tomorrow night, and would you happily have him in the field?
Yes.
You've given Tommy a starting role this week. I think that's good to send him off, the big fella.
Yeah, it is. We've lost a few games in a row, so if we keep doing the same thing, we're going to keep getting the same thing. So thought we'd mix it up. Kepi was really good with it. He understands his role coming off the bench, and we're just hoping to mix things up.
And I know you've just spoken about it, but they are two club legends, Thomas and also Damien. It's very hard to replace players of that calibre.
Exactly. They've been great players for the club for a long time. Been big parts of the leadership group and the players in general, and all the players love them. So you've seen, we've talked about it over the last couple of weeks. The players wanted to get to this game so they could play with those two blokes. So it's going to be a big night for us, and hopefully, I said, we'll go out there and do ourselves proud.
I know you've been interim head coach for this season. Now you're stepping back for Wayne Bennett to come next year. You happy to go back into the background?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I knew what the role was coming in, so I got no dramas going back to being an assistant. Me and Wayne get on great, so we'll have a great season next year. You've seen when we've put the majority of our players on the park, we can win games, so next year won't be any problem for us.
Well, that's the goal, isn't it? To get a fit squad and not be ravaged by injury like this year.
Yeah, that's right. So you obviously need a little bit of luck along the way, but like I said, we've shown when we put our best players out there, we can win the games.
But if you have an assistant coach, you won't be able to answer questions about Latrell every day.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get through it, mate. I might have withdrawals.
You did say if he was allowed to play tomorrow, he'd be fit, but we haven't seen him all week. The critics are going to be out there saying, well, he hasn't been cited.
Well, we've been told he's not going to be playing in this game, so we've taken that approach.
And you've got Tallis Duncan wearing the golden number 8, and I know he was very proud, smiling here the other day, so that's a big honour for him to start at lock for the first time.
Yeah, it is. He's had a great year, Tallis. He's played a lot of games now, and that's his position, 13. Like I said, we've mixed the team up a little bit, and can't wait to see him play there. And he loves getting out there and getting stuck into it, so seeing him start will be a big plus for him.
And he's here today, Ron Coote, the 14th Immortal. It's an honour to have him here at the Rabbitohs Centre.
Absolutely. Great man, great player. Been recognised now as the 14th Immortal, so both sides tomorrow will going out there and doing their best for him and the rest of the players.
Also saw Les Bridge and Mario Fenech, so there's a few legends in the house for this one.
Yeah, there is, and I'm assuming there'll be a lot more out there tomorrow night. So, like I said, the players understand how important this game is for both sides, so they'll be going out there putting in the effort required to get the job done.
Ben, how would you sum up the Burgess legacy? I think it's 14 years since Sam joined the club. It's going to be the end of an era when Tom leaves and him contributed and achieved so much in this club.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I haven't really sat down and thought about the Burgess legacy over the last 14 years, so I'd have to sit down and think about it a little bit more. But we all know the impact that Sam, Tom and George and Luke have had on the club, so they've been a big part of the club for a long time, and they'll be more than welcome to come back here at any stage and be welcomed with open arms.
Just on the Roosters, what have you made of the side that they've kind of had to piece together this week?
It's a pretty good side. I don't know if they've had to piece anything together. They've still got Joey Manu, James Tedesco, Luke Keary, all their forwards. So they're still great players, and we'll be going out there showing them the same respect we'd show the players that were there before.
Ben, just in your own coaching, obviously Wayne comes in next year, like Christian says, you go back to the assistant role, but do you feel like you're in a position now that if a job comes up in the NRL that you want to go for it, you want to be a full-time head coach?
Well, I've made no secrets about that I want to be a head coach. So I've had plenty of experiences in this interim role. So there's been goods and bad, and some off-field stuff and everything else to go along the way. So yeah, I feel like I've been ready before. So yeah, I don't know what else to say.
You've got Mark too. I think he's going to make his debut. And you're trying to bomb the hell out of him, make it a debut again.
Have you seen him catch?
I actually haven't.
Well, there'll be no bombing him. He's pretty good pretty good in the air. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be a tactic that'll work.
How impressed have you been with Ricky Ring time around? His handles are working, one of the toughest weeks you can ever have in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I said it in the press conference after the game. It was a huge effort for him, and one that we're not surprised about. He's a great kid, great player. He's still only young, but to get through what he did was obviously a massive effort, and he'll just go from strength to strength.
Good luck tomorrow, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate.